Let's see. Good morning. It's still morning. It's 11:30 a.m. here in Fort Worth, Texas. It's April 8th of 2024. And the eclipse should arrive here at about 1:40 p.m. Alexa gave two different times, 1:17 and 1:40. And Darlene...
From Tech4Gamers.com. It was able to run the game at 140 FPS, compared to the 132 FPS of the Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D.
Anyway, Darlene, she asked, you know what, and it said 1:17, and I asked the same, and it said 1:40, and she just can't comprehend that. And I said, probably 1:17 is the time that it starts, and 1:40 might be the peak as it moves, through. And but anyway, you can't deal with that. So I went over today to pick up. There's a pizza place over there. We've never been in it. A pizza place. It's not a brand name. It's I think some private individual, I think. But I went over, but they didn't open till, I think, was it 11 p.m. or was it, I can't remember now. So I went to Taco Casa. I got a taco salad or something. And for Darlene and James, I got them each two soft tacos. So I'm going to make another change here. I know. Lord help me. I'm not sure why I'm going to make it. I think I have a reason, but I forgot what the reason was. So I'm going to move my one monitor, which is all I'm using now, back over to here, and it'll be right there. The computer will stay where it is. Perhaps I can get the microphones in a better location so they're not. And what am I going to do with this area out here? I had an idea, and it has skipped my mind now. I've gotten this room, by the way, straightened up a good deal. I just got a few more things to put away, and then this, I almost trip over things on the floor, baskets, little computer stuff laying on the floor, lamps laying on the floor, stacks of paper on the floor. It's a mess, but it's much better than it has been. Let me see if I can find this on CNN. CNN, yeah. So it's going to be in the advertising, I think. Let's go down here. I think it's at the bottom, but you never can tell these things. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Notre Dame is 90% restored. Darlene's been there. When she was young, she was taken on a tour of Europe. And let's see. That was when she had polio, yeah. I mean, after she had polio. Egg prices are rising again. An outbreak of bird flu could make things worse. That's what it was. I was trying to tell Dar a few days ago or whatever that the prices of donuts and some other things, and in some parts of Europe and maybe other places, the prices of eggs going up was a real problem in some small towns or whatever, where everybody, you know, started their day with not donuts, I think, but something else that's something that they eat locally or something. So, but anyway, it looks like the prices of eggs are going up again. Let's see. It says here 7 clever moves when you have $1,000 in the bank. I do not have $1,000 in the bank. Let's see if we can find this down here in advertising. It looks like no. Okay. And what was that about? I forget. Oh, I think that was glasses. You know, I have an appointment on the 22nd, and it's just it's the last checkup about my eyes. And on that day also, they'll send me across the hall over to the optical area where they will make me some glasses or whatever I need. And actually, I'm told that I don't need glasses except for up close. But CNN had an advertisement, a big one, for glasses that have 3 viewing things, like bifocals, except trifocals, I guess, sort of. And you can look down, you can look middle, or you can look up. And that's actually what I could probably use. But a long time ago, when I was had to get bifocals for, you know, glasses, I couldn't get used to bifocals, and I stopped wearing glasses except for driving. And so I don't know, I'm not sure about trifocals. I think there's something wrong with me. Yeah. And I'm not sure that you could put I'm not sure you could put a name to it, you know. Why couldn't I get used to bifocals? And I tried the no-line bifocals, and I tried the ones where you have the line, and none of them worked for me. So, anyway, I have really good vision now, except for up close. And up, you know, it's looking a little bit better right now. I wonder if, that's looking a little bit better. But I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. Well, I changed the whiteboard behind me, but now when I move, it may be caught by the camera, whatever, you know, there. So, it's almost, well, I do need glasses, you know, for the little thing down to 11:37, though I can read it. Straining, I can read it. I can read it down below. I mentioned, I'm not sure I updated you folks. I mentioned that our cat was in really bad shape. She's back to normal. we thought sure that, this might, be the end of her. And so she must have had something else, a little virus, something that didn't agree with her, food or something. We thought maybe she was digging some food out from underneath the ice box or something, Not in the ice box, but, underneath it or something. Something may have. So anyway, we're very happy she's back to her normal self. Her normal self is kind of sad in a way. She grows patches of hair, grows out all over her. She's dragging it around. And then eventually it falls off. The skin it's grown on, gets, and it separates and falls off. And then she's a normal cat for a while. And I think it could be several years, I think, that she would just be a normal cat and then it starts to grow again or whatever. So it would be nice, we don't know exactly how old she is. And the veterinarians have no idea about this hair growth thing. They've never seen it. Now, I'm sure, we didn't contact every veterinarian in the world, so there's probably somebody someplace, I don't think things like this are, one-on-one or something. On the 22nd after I need to check my schedule, so on the 22nd after I see the eye doctor for the last time, well, I'm sure they're going to want to see me in a year or 2 years or 3 years or something. Of course, I'm 83 years of age now, so I'm doing pretty good for somebody that's 83. I never thought that I would be. It just never occurred to me that I've mentioned this before, repeatedly, I think, in the past. So, how long have I been talking here? Let's see. I've moved things around, so okay, it's over. I think is it 12 minutes? Yeah, 13 minutes is all. Oh, okay. Looks like Russia needs our military aid really, really bad, and the Republicans in Congress are holding it up. And it's, I wouldn't even try to explain what their thinking is, but This is a 27-inch monitor. I think so. Let me go see. Oh. No, this is the 29-inch monitor. Yeah, Darlene has I gave her, I think, a 32-inch monitor, which she doesn't, she plays games on it. That's it. Simple games, like solitaire and things, and some spelling things where you put the words together to do something. That's what, she's got a 32-inch monitor. I borrowed it a couple times, and she was really I didn't keep it very long because she was missing it so much, so I gave it back to her. But I think this 29-inch monitor I have is just working fine for this. And you may hear her in the background. She's talking to Hillary, our daughter. And I guess I'll bring this to a conclusion. Well, first I'll stop and then I'll upload it, and then I'm going to move the equipment over here. Means I have to move this plastic thing on the floor over here again. Might be nice if I could just buy another one. I keep moving these things around so much. Anyway, that's the plan for today, and I'm feeling pretty good. I could use a nap. You get to be my age, and you can use, I think, a lot of naps. But I get started on something, and I stay up way too late. I mean, we're talking, midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 a.m., 5 a.m. Then I go to bed and I sleep maybe 3 or 4 hours or whatever. And sometimes I just sleep a couple hours, get up, and then start doing something. I paid for Zorin and downloaded it, and I told you about that. Anyway, I'm not running it, but I want to get this set up. What I'd like to do is have another computer and keep this one that I have. And on this one that I have now, just do the basic Windows things and do my email and that kind of stuff. Now I know you can do all this stuff, and then have my Zorin, because it really looks good. I've messed with it in the past for a little bit, but I paid for the download version, $42 or whatever, and it's really nice. I mean, I looked at the others again, which I've run in the past too, and right now Zorin just blows the others away with the difference so I want to go to it, but I went to it for a little bit, and I want to have a computer that is sitting there running my email and that type of stuff, which then, of course, Zorin would also. Let's see, hang on here a second, where am I? Go to Amazon, go to my wish list. Now, I mean, I'd like to have a better, In fact, now at this age, I've never even touched an Apple computer. Well, basically, if you watch my videos, I'm lying there. I did touch one. I ordered one, the small, whatever it was, that came in. And as soon as it showed up, I thought, oh man, this is going to destroy I have arthritis really bad everywhere, in the neck and shoulders and everything. I thought, this is not going to work. But, I was going to try to make it work. But I could not I applied and did everything I could to get an Apple, email, which you need that's what you need. You have to have an account with them, and it wouldn't give me one. I tried everything. I had my son come in, see if you can, he couldn't do it. And so I have actually touched one for one day. The 2 weeks that I was in Washington, D.C., my daughter uses, an Apple computer, and she was making videos or whatever. Oh, that's another thing. I've got about 10 or 11 or 12 videos that you can see here on the trip to Washington, D.C. that she made with her cell phone and with her Apple phone, And then we walked for like 2 hours every other day, or longer, 2.5, 3 hours every other day. And then I rested in between, And but when she came home, when we came home, she just dashed out, using her cell phone, the Apple cell phone, just dashed out some videos that are here. I want to move them. I moved one to, I didn't move it. I did move it. I took it, but I didn't erase it from here. I'm not going to erase those from here, of course. But I put one on TikTok, and then I had trouble moving the others. And I don't know why. So what I want to do is, I think I may have already paid for some software or using a free version or something that will move files from wherever to TikTok. So that's what I wanted to get those over in that area, because I think I have like 2 or 3 videos in my TikTok, area, and I want to get some more in there, have a presence or whatever. And by the way, below, all the way, I think down at the bottom, there's a link to LaDonna, my oldest daughter's TikTok page, and go there and look. She is doing an unbelievable job of what she's doing. It's great. If you're interested in gardening, plants, flowers, she has some other stuff on there, but that's her main thing. If you're interested in that, it's just amazing, the stuff that she's come up with and shows, and the information that she gives. But anyway, someplace I got to find. I think I already downloaded something that will send it to TikTok, rather than me just going to YouTube and then trying to upload it or something. So anyway, we'll fix that. Anyway, I need to stop. I need to upload this, and then I need to move this stuff. Cross your fingers I don't do something wrong. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. That's enough for the day, isn't it? Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Oh, I was going to talk about, this Dell computer is, I paid $140 for this one over here, and it's working fine. But this is kind of a big step up. And let's see, Dell 750 i7 4-core 32 gigabyte DDR4 1 terabyte SSD drive. I hope I may do with this. This one over here does not have a 3-point or a micro mini cable, but I think this one does. And it would be, I made it work over here, I guess over here now, but certified refurbished. 91-day warranty. That's because, it's they give you that because, it's refurbished. Let's see, Dell 750 i7 DDR4. I don't need a keyboard. I don't need a mouse. I don't need a Wi-Fi adapter. Let's see. Okay, now there it is. It's USB 3. Of course, this has USB 3 on it. But it also has a Type-C. Has a display port. This one also has a display port on it. Although when I first got it, it was hard to tell. It was in like a kind of a strange location away from it. And let's see, it makes it easy to connect 2 monitors at the same time. Anyway. Wow, now here, now look at that one that's $2,200. Liquid cooled, wow. Out of my price range, big time out of my price range. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Not sure if you can hear this revving up. It just does this when I'm running OBS. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.